humans. Welcome to your weekly energy check-in. If you're brand new here, first of all, welcome. We gather every week to tune into the collective energy that's moving through all of us right now. Think of it like emotional weather. We all feel it, but when we name it and understand it, we can work with it instead of against it. If you've been here before, you know the drill. We look at what energy we just moved through and what we're carrying forward and what's showing up now as our invitation to grow. And honestly, this week's energy is chef's kiss. Let me tell you why. So the energy we just left, it was this dance of change and rhythm. We just moved out of this really interesting energy combination. One part of us was being called towards new experiences, change, expansion, like that part of you that gets excited about possibilities. The other part was asking us to slow down, trust the timing, find our rhythm. It was basically life saying, yes, grow and explore, but do it from a grounded place. So what we're carrying forward is that change doesn't have to be chaotic. It can be rhythmic. Your daily rhythms are actually sacred. They're not boring. They're what keep you stable while you expand. And sometimes the best way to handle big energy is through small, consistent practices. So a quick reflection to officially move out of that energy is, where did you find that sweet spot between trying new things and staying grounded? That is your gold right there. Moving into our current energy, which is so juicy, and I'm genuinely excited to break it down for you. We have 45 in our sun. I call this the gathering energy, and gate 26 in our earth, which is the keeper or the trickster energy in the best way. So 45 in our sun, you'll notice it right here, this little gate hanging out. This 45, this gathering energy, this is community energy. Not in a let's all hold hands and sing kumbaya way. This is more like magnetic leadership. It's about naturally drawing people together around something meaningful. In everyday terms, the gift energy you'll find yourself stepping into is that you might find yourself being the one who organizes the group chat, plans the gathering, or just naturally becomes the person people come to. Your voice carries more weight right now. People are listening. There's something about shared resources, shared vision, working towards something bigger that we're all tapping into right now. The shadow side looks like getting overwhelmed by everyone else's needs or trying to control the group dynamic instead of trusting it. The energy that we have balancing that is the 26th. It lives in our ego will center. This keeper energy, this is a fun one. Gate 26 is like the wise trickster who knows how to get things done. It's strategic, it's clever, it knows how to influence and persuade, but in service of something good. In everyday terms, the gift energy you'll find yourself stepping into is seeing the big picture and the long game. You know how to present things in a way that lands with people. There's something about memory, storytelling, keeping the important stuff alive with this gift. And you might catch yourself being more, let's say, diplomatically influential than usual. The shadow side looks like manipulating instead of influencing, or using your powers for selfish gain instead of collective good. What this week is really about, we're being invited into conscious leadership. Not the I'm in charge kind, but the I can see what we need and I'm willing to step up kind. This is about using your influence wisely, using your ability to gather people, resources, ideas, and doing it from integrity. more questions to sit with right now to really hone in this energy. What am I being called to gather or organize right now? How can I use my influence to lift others up, not just get what I want? What stories or wisdom am I here to keep alive or share? What's going to help this week is trusting your natural magnetism. You don't have to force it. Speaking up when you see what the group needs. Being strategic without being sneaky. Remembering that leadership is service, not power. What may trip you up is trying to control outcomes instead of trusting the process. Getting caught up in drama or manipulation. Forgetting that your influence comes with responsibility. And the last thing that might trip you up is overwhelm from everyone wanting your attention. This energy is asking, what are you here to gather? What are you here to keep alive? And how can you do both with love? You don't have to have all the answers. You just have to be willing to step into your natural ability to bring people together around what matters. The world needs gatherers right now. People who can see what's possible when we work together. People who can influence with integrity. That might be you this week. And honestly, I think you're ready for it. We will be moving into new energy over the weekend. So you get to live in this one a bit first. You get to now see how it feels with more awareness. Some of you may have already been picking up on this energy, but didn't have the language to describe it. You get to notice what's being gathered. And I encourage you to trust what comes through. Talk to you next Tuesday.